And it's time, my friends. Hello there.
What up,
Hello there.
guys?
Hello
What
there.
up? What up? Welcome back to the channel, getting you on the grind and improving your mind every single video that we do, guys. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna go right into today's topic. Cut the crap. So today's video is for the ladies. It is for it's a video more towards the girls. Of course, most of our views are men. So
Yeah,
most men are
mush
going to
men.
watch this anyway. So advice to women about how to, because I was having sex with a woman the other day, and she was it's just like a booty call, just like because I know what I want, right? So I'm just having fun, and she was like, oh, in the future when I do plan on settling down, how can I find a good man? And I was like, oh, it's actually a good question, and I should do a video about that. So here we are doing a video on that. So I was inspired by a woman. So
Wow.
just in.
This is
So
awesome.
straight into it. How could you, any single ladies out there struggling to find a good man, how could you get a man? How do you look for a man? What kind of man should you go for? How can you spot a man that's valuable to you and can complement your life? Well, the first thing is you need to go. Well, the most important thing is a lot of you girls, you're either attracted to his looks or you're attracted to the things he has. But you have to remember to look at who the guy is and try to, because you girls are smart. You're not dumb, so you girls can put two and two together in your mind. You need to look for a man who knows who he is. You need to look for a man who has a plan, who has a structure to his life, has organization, knows who he is, knows what he's about, and is going to have goals that he's going to conquer, has a plan, he has something about him. He is a certain character and he's conquering the world in his vision. A lot of you girls go after guys who don't have any plan, have no morals, have no values, have just don't know what they want for dinner. Like girls hate when they say a guy when they ask a guy, so what do you want to do tonight? The guy says, I don't know. What do you want to do tonight? And the girl says, oh my god. Then she already knows that he ain't shit. What you need to do is find a guy that asks you out. And when you say to the guy, so what are we going to do on Saturday night? He's going to say, we're going to go to TGI Fridays. We're going to, I'm probably going to have a burger at the bun and we're going to meet there at 7 p.m. I want you to wear this if that's your thing. And compared to the guy who you say, right, what do you want to do
I don't know
Saturday
what
night?
you
Oh,
want to
I don't know
do
what you want to do.
today.
Yeah, don't go for those guys because he's a moron. He's not gonna lead you. You need to look for a guy who displays leadership qualities. I know that's very hard for a lot of you ladies to do because a lot of you girls have a high ego and society tells you that you're the boss, you're the queen. He ain't shit. But I'm here to tell you that's all wrong. Don't do that. Go for a guy who's actually masculine, who's actually dominant, portrays strong leadership. Those are the guys who are going to lead you to live a better life. He's going to lead you out of your mind and into his, which is a very powerful thing. And not many will understand what I just said. You have to go to a guy that will get you out of your own head and bring you into the present moment. Because a lot of you girls, you overthink, you overanalyze everything, and you're always so chaotic. So you need to find a man who literally is that rock. Who this is who I am. This is what we're gonna do. This is how I run shit. And if you don't like it, bye. I think it's better to go for a guy who tries to get rid of girls faster because he's a guy who's very specific in what he wants. So when you find a guy that that you actually value, you want to actually be a compliment to his life, and you don't want to be negative. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, like finding guys who are very transparent. You know, they lay out what they're looking for, what their needs are, stuff like that. The people who don't try to conceal their true intentions. You want to find people that say, "Hey, like this is what I'm looking for. Are you in for it or not?" Because those guys, not only one, they are guys that are not trying to waste your time. They actually respect your time and they respect theirs as well. And they want to let you know that they're not trying to manipulate you or to trick you into something. A lot of guys, there are guys that will try to be your friend and try to get try to say, oh yeah, let's go on a few dates, blah blah blah, but they hide their true intentions of what they really want, and then they hurt you in the end, and they just make themselves look dumb because that's not how guys should be. Anyway, you also women should also look for men who have a complementary energy to you. So by when I say energy, I mean more of like a masculine to feminine. So women are naturally should be feminine, have a lot of feminine energy, and you should be attracted to men who have masculine energy. That is a lot of the compliments of what Andrew was saying earlier. Sometimes women don't, they can't fully tell the energy of masculine energy at first, because sometimes when they're seeing them, they're just boom, they just get hit with like, oh, this person is here, and oh my god, like I have to, and they have to try to get all the emotions and try to understand like the person and all the stuff like that, and they want to do that over a bunch of dates. But sometimes you need to get it the first try. Just get it in the first few minutes, in the first date that you're on, the first interaction that you're in, and understand where this guy is, what his energy is, and if it's something that you like and something that is attractive to you, go for that and try to make sure, again, make sure that this guy is not, manipulating you in any way.
And another thing, speaking of manipulation, another thing you want to do, the kind of guy you should go for is a guy who's 100% honest with you from the beginning. A lot of guys lie to get the pussy. And when they get the pussy, then everything starts falling apart. And then the girl feels retarded for giving her pussy away so easily. What you need to do is try to use your feminine intuition the right way. So if you ask a guy, like on, let's say you're meeting for a drink the first time, and you ask, what are you looking for? If a guy says, "Oh, I really want to be in a relationship," you could tell he's just trying to smash. Like he's giving those cues that okay, he's horny. He's just trying to smash. You could tell he's lying. Get rid of that guy immediately because he's gonna lie to you forever. It's gonna end up horribly. Go for the guy who tells you straight up, "Yeah, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. I'm just trying to have fun, see what happens." Those are the kind of guys you want to be with because those are the guys who are straight up from you from the beginning. Because a lot of you girls, you get cheated on because you go with guys who don't know what they want and they lie to you from the beginning. They're just liars. A lot of guys are not ready to be monogamous, but they trick themselves and they trick you into thinking that they are monogamous. So when you actually do get into a relationship months or years down the line, they end up cheating on you with a hotter younger girl usually, or your sister or your mom. Oops. And when they do cheat on you, you're like, what the hell? But that happened because he lied to you from the start, basically. He thought he could be monogamous, but he wasn't because he did not know who he was, which goes back to my first point. But you want to be with a guy who's honest and who knows who he is. So when you ask him what you're looking for at the beginning, he should say, I don't know if I'm looking for anything serious right now. I'm just trying to have some fun. I'm trying to maybe give you some good dick. I'm trying to show you the best time of your life and beat your orgasm record, something like that. A guy who actually just at least tells you straight up, at least this is who he wants, this is what he wants, and this is who he is. So you could either accept him or you can just bail and then never talk to him again. But you have to make sure that you're being smart about it. But honesty is a great way to tell if a guy is full of integrity because a guy with integrity, he's not going to lie to you. He's not going to flake on you. See, men don't flake. Only males flake because men, if a guy flakes on you, that means he wasn't even being honest with you. Guys are not going to, guys don't do things without intention. So only a man will do things with intention. But if he tries to lie to you, he's going to flake on you. It's inconsistent and it's inauthentic. So when a guy says, make sure that when you're looking for a guy, go for the guy who means what he says and says what he means rather than the guy who says something, but you could tell he doesn't really mean it. Because when a man says something, he's going to do it. He is a man of his word. And that's the kind of guy you want to go for because at least he's going to fulfill through what he's saying. But a lot of guys say things just to say things because it feels good in the moment or they want to portray the man when they're really just a male. And a lot of people just lack honesty, people in general. So you have to make sure you sniff out the liars as quickly as possible because those are the guys who are going to waste your time in the future. They may give you good dick in the present and they might feel good at first, but long down the line, it's going to hurt you. That's why when if I go on a date, I'm telling to go straight up. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. Now, maybe you could change that. Maybe you could be the girl to make me want to be in a relationship. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if you're a good girl. We'll see if you can compliment my life. We'll see if you make good coffee. We'll see, right? So there are those. I'm kind of a middle guy. And then there are guys who just want sex. They just want to have fun. They should just be straight up with it. They should get on their looks and become physically appealing. And they should try to go about it that way and just be up straight up. Yeah, I'm just trying to fuck right now. If you're not cool with that, cool. At least, you gotta, you don't want to say it in a weird way. You want to say it in a smooth way. But you at least want to let them know from the get-go, I'm just trying to fuck. And girls will respect you, will respect a guy more for just being straight up honest. I love getting rid of girls. It's actually a hobby of mine. I love telling girls straight up, like, yeah, I'm just trying to fuck. And then have them on Match Me on dating app or say, oh, no, thanks. I'm good. Cool, great. Leave so I go hang out with the boys because I'm wasting time is money. And I don't have time to be dealing with girls that are not trying to fuck me. I ain't have time for that. So I think it's really good to be honest straight up from the get-go. That way you actually can pinpoint what you're doing and actually have a plan. And you could save a lot of time by being honest with the girls as well because you don't want to be with a guy who you could tell is lying, but you mess with him anyway because you think that maybe there's a chance he might change or something like that. But I'm talking very fast. So Mike, your turn. You go. Full of energy today, guys. I had a lot of coffee.
Oh yeah, coffee man right here. Another thing that I'd probably say, and Andrew, please rebuttal if I may say something that's possibly false or not. I just want to try to say this just interrupt me if I feel like I'm going off on a tangent. Something that I feel that could be something that women can also worry about, and I think I kind of stumbled on this in my previous point, is that sometimes men they need to they need to be a specific way to attract the women that they want, right? If they want to have a purpose and they want to have something, they're gonna get women that want those specific traits. If a woman wants to find a good man, I feel like women should be good women, and they should, and it's gonna sound that's gonna sound a specific way, and some people might not like the way that I said that, but it's more of like, women being respectful, very feminine. They are, they're not trying to have a specific, they're not the boss bitches and stuff like that. They have a goal in mind of what they want for their future, and they want to find that within someone, and they have the specific energy to them. Those are the types of You need to have specific types of traits to attract specific men. Sometimes you'll get those outliers of those guys that are manipulative, and those are the people that you need to look out for. And you should be able to. Women are very smart with understanding emotions and understanding what's the word I'm looking for, body language and pretty
This
much
intuition,
interactions.
yeah.
Yeah, they have very good intuition and stuff. So women should definitely be able to sniff out the bad ones, but having a specific energy in that sense, you should be able to attract the good men that you're looking for.
Yeah, a lot of you girls, you really have to be careful what you go for, because a lot of people will just waste your time. And I know you girls secretly you want to smash out there too. So, make sure you can differ between the guys. But, it's very important that if you find that out that like a guy's lying, you should just automatically try to get rid of him, because you don't want to be with a liar. But straight, I think you should actually be into the guys who are straight up and honest with you more, because at least you're gonna know it's real. And it could, you never know, it could evolve into something more powerful as time goes on. Because with the right chemistry, things could change, people can alter, and things can happen naturally. You just don't want to try to force things very hard. So it's very important to keep in mind the type of person that you're dealing with. It's very important. And a lot of people just they try to rush into things. A lot of girls are very, when you make rules for a guy, a man will be turned off by that. Like if you say to a guy, yeah, so I don't kiss on the first date. Well, a lot of guys are going to be like, okay, bye, because he knows you're just not attracted to him. And it's very you have to be careful what and who you give your energy to, because it could be self-demeaning. But when it comes to what kind of guy you should look for as a girl, it should be just the guy who you can sense he is the guy, and he is the guy that can give you that tingly feeling again, and that he's being real with you. And it's good to be real that with someone that's real with you, because you want to find people that can match your energy. If you could tell someone is not being real with you, you should just leave, even though maybe he was hot, but you should leave anyway, because it's not good for you. Like anything else?
I think you said a lot of the good points. I definitely want to add that, understand, like, this is for both men and women. When you're looking for someone of the opposite sex, regardless if you're trying to date or trying to just hook up with, whatever it is that you want to do, find it with someone that is complementary, especially if you want something long term. Find someone who's complementary to your
Just find
life.
a guy who's a man, not a male.
And yeah, like, look for the degeneracy. Women need to look for the degeneracy in certain men, because a lot of men, they can be very degenerate, especially on the internet. They will say some dumb things on the internet just because, and maybe it's because they're very emotional or whatever. Just sniff it out and use your intuition. Women are very smart. We got to keep saying that, because they are. They know, they clearly know, and they understand. They're doing a lot of things that a lot of guys don't even realize that they know what to do. And so women just the thing is the only problem with women is that they feel like that they might have the good guy, but they get blindsided because a man manipulated them into a specific way, and now they feel like they've been tarnished forever. And so there are ways to get around that when for you ladies out there. So just use your intuition. Don't don't second guess it. Just do those things and find a man. A real man.
Like, find the guy who knows who he is, has a structure, has a plan, has goals, and who takes care of himself, eats healthy, and will make you healthier. Also, the last point is you want to find a man that's going to make you into a woman. Now, that's deep. That's the deep one. A lot of you girls are with guys that don't make you feel good at all. He's just kind of there to be there, and sometimes you use it for like social means. So you have a boyfriend, just to say it, but you don't actually really care about the guy. It's like what they say is like girls want the guy, they don't want the guy, they just want the wedding. You want to go for the man who makes you feel like a giggling little girl again. Find a guy who actually makes you feel like a woman, makes you feel sexy, makes you feel like you want to dress up, put on makeup, actually makes you feel alive again. Because a lot of you girls are with guys, even right now, some of you in relationships, you're with a guy that doesn't really turn you on. He's just kind of there and you got used to him. He's a little comfortable. Be with the guy who constantly makes you wonder in a good way and who's constantly just doing his thing and always staying on his path. He takes care of himself, and in return, he takes care of you. And he's a gentleman, but he has boundaries. So make sure you follow his boundaries. Make sure it's about taking risks. If you're not sure about a guy, it's nothing wrong with just trying to see if it works. But you want to find that guy that he's the guy, and don't be afraid to submit to a guy that you really care about, because it could be a very powerful thing when a guy and girl comes together. So find the guy that really makes you think and really makes you feel good, right? Your mind will know when your mind will know. But if you guys want to see us go deeper on this topic, let us know in the comment section below. Let us know what you guys think. And make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel as well, you can donate to the Cash App link description below. We put a lot of hard work and time into these videos and this channel. So we will see you guys in the next video. Let us know what you guys think.